Here's a wild one. Americans generate 25% more waste over the holidays than any other time of the year. That's about 1 million extra tons of waste. Mostly packaging, wrapping, and gifts that don't get used.
So, how do we keep the joy of giving without the clutter hangover? Here's the thing, minimalist gift giving isn't about being stingy. It's what we promote in here is to be intentional about what you give somebody else.
Yeah, exactly. It's really the art of giving somebody something meaningful without adding extra stuff to their lives.
So when you go out there this holiday season, choose gifts that are going to put a real, genuine smile on somebody's face. Not the kind of thing that in a week or a month from now is just going to be gathering dust somewhere in a closet or the garage. Every year we stress, we overspend, and we end up buying too much and giving people things that they don't want.
We all know the look on someone's face when they're busy unwrapping the third scented candle of the season.
Yeah, cue the awkward smile.
Yeah. So we end up with so many gifts, we racked with guilt, we've spent so much money.
We're probably deeper in debt now.
Yeah, we've made so much waste, and with very little or absolutely no connection to the person you've given gifts to.
Yeah.
So instead we end up with massive pressure on our wallets, pressure about keeping up appearances, pressure about whether the gift we've bought is big enough.
Yeah, can I just say, like, that's so silly. And most of the time you put in that pressure on yourself. Like, the gift doesn't have to be big enough. It has to be thoughtful enough or intentional enough.
Exactly.
Conversely now, if you take a minimalist approach to gift giving, you can hop off that treadmill and do something thoughtful and end up giving something where you focused on the why and not the what. So let's talk about how you can do this and still have a fun Christmas, because obviously everybody loves to exchange gifts.
Yes.
The rule is eat, read, what?
Wear.
Eat, read, wear.
And do.
And do. If you stick to that, people will still enjoy it. So a good bottle of wine, maybe a nice bag of coffee.
Yeah, exactly. Something nice to wear or something to do.
Yeah, do is also fun. And we were thinking about this, for adults, we've spoken about it before, cooking classes, that kind of thing. But for kids, instead of defaulting to a gift, you could buy them a membership to, what is it called? That, like, I want to say science museum, but it's not. It's a science...
like a science center or something where they can go to all the events or whatever.
Yeah, just whatever they would do. If there's a sanctuary in your area, I'm going to do a PSA and say, please don't buy them something for the zoo or the aquarium, because that's not cool. Stay away from that.
The other alternative is to have a kind of no stuff philosophy for the season or for the holidays, so you just focus on doing wonderful things together and not really bothering with gifts if you can see your way clear.
Yeah, I mean, you can all spend money and get really fancy stuff and go on a picnic. If I suppose where you are, maybe it's cold, but that's one example.
Yeah, you just all have a nice meal together at home, or you go out somewhere,
Yes.
To the ice skating place.
What do people in the north do?
Yeah.
So that's the thought process here is don't arrive with something like another thing.
I mean, another option is to donate to someone's favorite organization. We do something called Santa's Shoebox, but you could also adopt somebody at a sanctuary.
Yeah, farm sanctuary. You can
plant
adopt.
a tree in someone's name.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those things are cool because, like with the sanctuaries, sometimes you even get like a little newsletter talking about how that animal is doing, and especially because you've contributed or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the tree place sends you coordinates, GPS coordinates, so you can actually see where your tree is planted.
Yeah.
Super cool.
And then the other thing is, if you do arrive with something wrapped, like that you've bought, like maybe it is a box of chocolates or whatever, and you decided you want to wrap it, try and be mindful about the wrapping paper as well.
Yeah, so you can use reused wrapping paper or a piece of fabric or just a really lovely... I saw somebody had, a little while ago, somebody had used a piece of rope and stuck a little lavender sprig in there. That didn't even wrap it, they just made it cute like that.
Yeah, or you could use the comics section from a newspaper if
yeah.
you're still old school.
That's
and
a cool idea.
Yeah, or even just newspaper. I mean,
yeah.
So long as you don't pick the bad news part. Get the adverts or something. I don't know, what's in a newspaper these days?
No, cartoon, that's a great idea.
The cartoon one is cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
And lastly, you can make something personal for them. You know, it could be a framed photograph or sharing a playlist or just something that's quite personal where you've given it some thought and they know that gift was specifically made for them.
Oh, what about making a book of recipes? If you're somebody like the older generation and you've got recipes that everybody loves, you could make a book of recipes.
Yeah, that's a beautiful idea.
Last year we heard from one of our friends that they'd instituted this rule that it had to be, like their gifts in their family had to be heartfelt.
Yeah, homemade or heartfelt.
Yes. So one of them made everybody a batch of chocolate brownies. And what was the other one?
And the other one made tiny framed sketches for each person.
Yeah. So it just drives home that point that minimalist gifts aren't small. They are really, really personal.
Yeah. They actually said it was one of their favorite gift-giving years ever because there was so much laughter and so much meaning.
Yes.
If you are ready to take minimalism a step further, watch our video, How to Let Go of Sentimental Stuff.
In it, we talk about creating memories instead of holding on to stuff. It's the perfect next step if you are learning about giving and living with intention.
Until next time, live simply,
give with intention,
and make the holidays count. Bye!